Hello.
Hey everyone, are we on?
Yep,
Can you hear
we
me?
are.
Awesome. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Right now, this is usually where people go. Are the mic volumes okay? Are we okay? So we'll
Very
do
true.
that for a couple of sec. We'll do that for a couple of seconds.
Yep.
And wait for people to start trickling
Mhm.
in. But
Yes.
if you are here, let us know if the volume levels are good to go. Um, and then we'll get the show started.
Hello, nothing
But if you are
special.
here, welcome.
hmm
What's that?
Oh, I was saying hello to people, nothing special, and Stormwave.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm seeing some familiar names here,
From
but thank you. Thank you
Discord.
for joining us today
Yeah.
in this sort of cool.
Awesome. Thank
All right,
you.
Mike seems fine.
Sweet. That.
All
Yes, I
right,
did it right.
you did it right, geek, and that's all we needed to have you do is get it right, and you get a heart from me.
Oh, thank you. And
But yes.
I also shouldn't break anything further. But can I brag about something before we start?
Sure. I mean, why not? I mean,
I
we're
got
still waiting for people to trickle in.
I have
So
this
yeah,
nice
go
little
ahead. Go
mug.
ahead.
Wait. Show
You
your
know
show your
what? I
allegiance, man.
have. You know what? I have that same mug, and I've yet to actually open it.
Oh.
But instead, you can't see it, but I'm wearing my ODS
Oh yeah.
Ocean Drive Studio hoodie.
Mhm.
It's very. We're in LA. For those who don't know, we are from LA, and it's been kind of cold. At least cold for LA people. So I know people. If I say what temperature it is right now, they'll be like, "What are you talking
Yeah, we'll be
about?
judged.
That's summer
Let's
for
not.
us. That's summer for us." But yeah, no, it's been pretty chilly. So, I've been wearing a hoodie inside, and I'm inside my apartment right now. Thanks to the modern technology, Geek is actually streaming from the moon. And yeah,
That's why it's a
so
dark space behind me.
yeah, that's why there's a dark space behind him. He's actually just floating in space.
If you
But
lose me, you know where I went. Or I mean, you would
right.
never know where I went. Go ahead.
But yeah, welcome to the stream. Before we start, a lot of people that might have joined us for the first time
Mhm.
probably don't know who I am. But just a quick introduction. I am ODS Orbit. If you are on Discord, you'll probably see that name Orbit. That is me. And we have Geek here, who I'm sure everyone here is familiar with because he's pretty much been the face of ODS, our one and only legendary
Whoa. That's way too many
ODS
adjectives.
geek. But I mean, how else do I describe you, right? I
Just
mean, you're kind of carrying the torch here, so I gotta give you your props.
no, that's Eden, but nice reference to our beta time key art. I love that art. So Eden bearing
And
the
yeah,
torch.
orbiting around the moon as usual. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You'd think it'd be me orbiting around the moon, but not today. I'm on Earth today. But yeah, I mean, we're here to pretty much celebrate Turn-Based Fest, which is an event running through the 13th, and this is the time where maybe some of your favorite turn-based games are being highlighted on Steam. And yeah, best genre. I'm a huge turn-based fan, not just not just RPGs, but all sorts of strategy. I mean, I'm actually super into BattleTech right now, which is super fun, which is kind of like Lost Eidolons because it's also like a turn-based strategy game. But yeah, I agree. Nothing special. Best genre.
Well, just so that everyone knows, he did beat Lost Eidolons on Hard Maniac, and that's why he moved on until New Game Plus is here. He has his priorities.
I mean, hard main, and this is before some of the fixes too, which we'll get to
That's true.
in a bit. Before some of the patches that we've done, the game was a little bit more difficult than what it is right now, because obviously we've been doing some balance changes here and there. But yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, I did beat it on Hard Maniac. I'm proud of it. And if you actually look in the achievements, there's not a lot of people that got that achievement yet. So
you had to brag about it, didn't you?
I get to brag about it, and it's because it's turn-based fest. I'm hoping with more people getting into the game and playing the game, hopefully they'll be able to get that achievement as well.
Yeah.
And then you can gloat about it during family dinners, you know, which I certainly did for Thanksgiving, and they did not care. So, but yeah, you'll be able to have that. Back in my day, Flex. Yeah, back in my day. Oh man, I'm aging myself, aren't I? But yeah. So because it is Turn-Based Fest, just so everyone knows, we've been announcing this on Twitter this morning. And that is, the game is on a 15% discount currently on Steam. So if you've had your eye on the game...
Oh, yes. Sorry, let me do...
Oh, yeah. No worries.
My bad.
No.
There we go.
Is it? There it is. Yes! All right. Thanks to our amazing creative team here who actually did this for us. It's all nice and animated. You know, we try to go above and beyond here at Ocean Drive. We could do a simple image, but no, we wanted the embers, we wanted the fancy wind, we want we want it to look pop, have it pop. So but yeah, so it is for 15% off right now. So if you're in the US, it is $29.74 on Steam. So if for some reason you haven't picked up the game yet, and coin is tight, well, today's probably the best time to actually pick the game up. But yeah. So what else is in store today? But I mean, how about you, GeeK? Like, I know you've been super busy. How far have you gotten in your own personal playthrough?
I have to.
Am I putting you on the spot right now?
I say it with great shame. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, you've been busy.
I only got to pretty much where I got to beta.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, it is a time sink. It is a time sink. I'll tell you that. So
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no! I was glad when they said they made Chapter 8 battle slightly easier. There, I do the patch notes, so I read it when I was doing the patch notes. I'm like, yes, that makes my life easier for the next one. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, it is a time sink, and I think that's what one of Lost Eidolons' great strengths is. There is a lot of gameplay involved, and it'll take several hours to actually get to the end. So there's a lot of value for the money. So yeah.
Chapter 18 hiding right around the corner. Yes. I for my work, I've been reading enough about what I should be dreading. So hopefully I'll have a better, softer landing there, but we'll see. I am not the most strategic of minds.
Well, like the beautiful thing about Lost Eidolons is there is this undo feature, and what's funny is that now when I'm playing other turn-based strategy games, like I said, I've been playing BattleTech. Man, there's so many times where I made a major mistake, like I moved the piece to the wrong spot.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish this game had an undo feature. And I feel like Lost Eidolons has actually spoiled me with that feature. Now I wish every turn-based strategy game had that. But it is pretty forgiving, so I wouldn't worry too much about it if you're having trouble with some of the chapters.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have another lover of our undo system, which is great.
Yeah, it is. It is a nice quality of life feature for sure. But the bad thing about it is, like, now I wish every turn-based game had that. But not everyone is that forgiving. But yeah. Cool. So all right. So before we continue, we do want to just mention what we're going to be going over. Right now, we are just sort of talking about Turn-Based Fest and the discount. But first, we're going to be going over some of the game changes. I mean, believe it or not, I don't know if you know this, GeeK, but we actually have not streamed for almost, looking at Twitch, we haven't streamed for like 2 months since the game's release. So a lot has happened since then.
Yes.
So I feel like it'd be a good time to actually go over some of the things that have changed on the game since the release on October 13th. And of course, we'll be playing the game a little bit and answering some questions on chat. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to just jump in.
Yep.
And let us know. We'll be going over chapter 11, which is not too far. So if you're worried about spoilers, don't worry about it. It's not like so far in the game that you'll see something that you're not supposed to see or anything. And while we're doing that, I'll be helping, not coaching. I don't want to say I'm coaching Geek. That sounds kind of like pompous.
Okay.
It sounds kind of pompous to say that, I'm going to be coaching someone how to play. No. It's not going to be like that. But I will be helping Geek out while he plays, and then I'll be looking at the chat too for any questions that may come in.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not sure about talking about how I failed Chapter 1 battle, so.
Well, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, everyone, you can't start off like perfect, right? Like everyone's gotta start somewhere. Yep. So, all right.
Cool.
So,
what do you want to showcase first? I have a lot.
yeah. There's several. So first off, in terms of game updates,
Yes.
the first major thing that we did change, and it was somewhat of a controversial feedback that we got, and we understand some people may not like it, but the turn limits. There is now an option when you start the game that you can turn off turn limits, and I understand that some players don't like that. They don't like that sense of like, oh my goodness, I got to get this done. A lot of people actually would bring up XCOM, because XCOM had a number of those types of missions where it is time sensitive, and I get that there is pressure. And the original design for Lost Eidolons was that there would be turn limits so that you'd be able to, you try to get through a level as quickly as possible and as strategically as possible, and then you're rewarded with bonus EXP. But obviously, not everyone's like a big fan of that, so we did implement that option so that you can toggle it off, so that players, when they do start the game and they don't want that pressure, you can turn that on. So it's there for those types of players who don't want that kind of pressure while they play the game, and I understand. So yeah. So we got a comment. I'm not a huge fan of turn limits, but it was pretty forgiving in Eidolons, as I never felt too pressured by it. Yeah, I mean, we did try to reiterate time and time again that the turn limits isn't super restrictive. It's not to a point where you actually have to rush and change your strategy and do something, super. What's that word I'm trying to say? Like an unplanned move. Where you're just like, okay, I gotta rush this guy or I lose the game. It never had that that feeling, in my opinion. The only way I believe you might have that trouble of turn limits is if you literally play a turtle strategy. Like you don't move your characters and you wait for people to come to you. That could be something that could happen, where you actually pass the turn limits if you play like a turtle strategy. But yeah, I do feel it's not as restrictive as people thought, and but yeah, again, we added it so that people can enjoy the game without having that pressure. And then the next thing that we did implement into the game is the brightness adjustment. So we have some before and after shots here. I'm not sure if your monitor can see this, but it is, in my opinion, and it is a lot more viewable in the after shot. But again, it really depends on the monitor, because for some people it might be a little bit hard to see. But there were instances during nighttime battles, and if you're actually in camp, you'll see that the dark areas were really dark. Like you could literally not see anything. So we did do a couple of brightness enhancements so that things are just a little bit easier to view. So that's like the grid shot, and then here's the action shot that we have here. I'm so fortunate to have all this footage from before we implemented the change, so that we could actually highlight some of the things that we did, because it feels like my eyes have adjusted in a way. Like even when the game was really dark, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see now. Like I think, thinking I'm like an owl or something.
You get night vision. That's what you
I have night vision thanks to
Superpowers.
Lost Eidolons. We should add that in the description. Gives you night vision.
Oh yeah.
But no, Leon's a bro. Leon's a bro. He's about to ruin that Hellhound's life for sure. And see, in the picture to the left, it just looks like a blob to me. Like and maybe because the image is like super small in my screen right now, but I can't see the dog. But in the right screen, I feel like it's pretty obvious that you can see the Hellhound a lot easier. So yeah, this is another thing that a lot of people commented about, that it was pretty difficult to see the pretty much the area during nighttime.
Yep.
And then bigger font size is also a big one. I think one of the earlier reviews that we got from a particular YouTuber was that, they don't want to grow crow's feet, like squinting at the screen because the text was so small. So, we did do a quick change on that to make sure that it is viewable. Like the font during the battles and the cutscenes are a little bit easier to read. And additionally, we did add but we implemented the large font by default on the UI. So that was actually really recent. The first patch we did, we just added the option to increase the size, but then in the later patches, we started having it so that it's by default that it's a large font size. So that way, especially for people playing on smaller screens, it's a lot more viewable. And then hide the EXP gain window. That's also a big one. I guess a lot of people didn't like the fact that each time you gained EXP, like this little pop-up would come up on top of your character. Yeah, like something like that in the video that we're presenting right now. Because it does break up the action a little bit, and I get it. So we did add this simple option so that when you do attack, it'll just be like a simple, not super like in your face, like, oh, you just leveled up. Because it does, I can see right there, you could barely even see that thing. It just kind of kept going.
I can try pausing it when it shows up.
It's hard because I mean, I think it's good to have for people that have been playing the game already and they just want to get rid of that window pop-up. Because they want to get back into the battle real quick.
There we go.
So that was just a simple change that we implemented. And then in the most recent patch that we did last week, we added 2 pretty big quality of life changes. One of them is the restarting the battle in the prep screen. So just for context, before we implemented this feature, let's say I'm in this battle right now that you're seeing, and I just like completely fail. Like my setup is wrong. Like I didn't give, like a character a weapon or anything. So what a player would need to do is they would have to reload the camp chapter from the previous chapter and then make their modifications that way before entering battle. So that took up a lot of time. So with this option, now when you press escape, there's an option to restart the battle. You can now go directly to the formation screen. And this is where you can start, repositioning your characters if you need them placed elsewhere, or change up their class abilities. You'll be able to do that pretty much on the fly. You don't need to reload an old save. I agree. It was a really good addition because especially for people playing hard Maniac, there were several chapters where I actually had to restart because I was failing kind of badly. And I had to, I was wishing there was a way to actually restart the battle and then change up the formation and your characters. Because that was super time consuming to load up an old save. But yeah, I feel like this quality of life change is a big one. And then lastly, we added the ability to show the rapport gifts a little bit easier, because there were some complaints that people would be unsure of what type of gifts to give to like a particular NPC. And not like this is super hard to figure out, because you can literally go on Google and find out what items are good for each character. But if you don't want to go that route, we added this feature where it'll show an icon on the upper left corner when you do, like, you'll see it in this sort of, you'll see it up there. Hints of what type of items that particular character really likes. So that way you could efficiently give characters gifts that are actually appropriate for them, and they'll like you more, right? So that's the whole point of these gifts. And then maybe you can recruit them a lot more quickly, because in the beginning it is really difficult to level up your rapport high enough to recruit some characters. And obviously you want to be really efficient with the gift giving, because it is really limited in the beginning.
In that regard, just in addition, another quality of life improvement, or to get people into action and like a bigger army quicker, we did also make it easier to recruit Corinne, which or Karen.
Yeah, because like Karen, I don't know, is it Clara or Clara? I'm not sure, but because Karen is a pretty popular character in terms of the ranger class. I would say she's one of the best rangers in the game, so I can see why people were super they were trying to get her as soon as possible, because obviously the sooner you get a character the better, because then you'd be able to field them onto the battlefield a lot sooner and get them their masteries up a lot faster. So I mean, there are way more. Honestly, we could spend maybe like a full hour just talking about some of the changes we added. We did a lot. So there were a lot of rebalancing of chapters. There were a couple of, obviously, bug fixes are something that we're doing constantly. So for those people that are getting into the game now, you'll see a lot of these quality of life changes and fixes. And for those who already beat the game and want to head back, there's that option too.
True.
So, yeah. Oh, and actually, there's one important change that we did. Can you guess what it is? I mean, we announced it yesterday, but I could, we're gonna announce it now. But the game is now Steam Deck verified. So that's
why is it not loading? There we go.
Is it not loading?
I was like,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, there's actually a lag on Twitch too for some reason, but yeah, hooray! We are Steam Deck verified. So for people who are lucky enough to have a Steam Deck, it is. We can officially say that the game is fully verified on the deck, and because a lot of complaints were the font size were a little bit too small. That was one of the bigger complaints about the game, but obviously because we added more options for font size, that should make things a lot easier to play on the deck. So yeah, that's actually huge. Because
we also fixed a bug with the cutscenes showing as a black screen. So
right. There were that I saw that in the patch notes as well.
Thanks to our dev team getting to it and
fixing it. Our legendary dev team. Our dev team is incredible. They work endlessly to get things done. So props to them for sure. But yeah, Steam Deck verified, which is huge. Which I guess the timing is perfect considering the game is on sale right now. So if you have the deck and you're short on cash because you bought the deck, well, we're on a 15% off discount for the next 5 days. So yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So with that said,
Mhm.
in terms of game updates, I know I'm kind of rambling right now, and I apologize. We just have a lot to talk about
We
because
do.
again, we haven't streamed for almost 2 months, right? So we hopefully we're doing like kind of a cliff notes of what's happened in the past 2 months, and hopefully. I guess this is a perfect opportunity to say, you know, if you do have a Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or a Discord, please follow us because we do have a lot more in store for Lost Eidolons and some of our future projects as well. So please follow us if you're able to. So game updates. What's coming up? Geek. I feel like I feel lightheaded. I've been talking for a good 30 minutes. This is probably the most I've talked in quite some time. Well, what's
Well,
new?
well, we have this month's patch coming some point. But what I can share is we've already mentioned this in our 1 month recap after launch. The two big things coming for this patch will be New Game Plus mode and cutscene improvements.
Hey, sorry for interrupting, but it looks like you're frozen. I thought
Oh
you're
dear,
not.
okay.
I thought because like you've been looking like that for the past like maybe 10 minutes. I thought you were
Okay,
just really
wow.
focused. I thought you were just really focused on getting stuff loaded, but now
No, I
that
think
I'm
it's a
sat.
technical difficulty we're facing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just noticed right now that you are forever looking into the horizon.
Let me
I thought that was on purpose. But
let me try fixing that.
no, it's
Thank
fine.
you.
Well, while you fix that, I can talk. I guess it's my time
Yes.
to talk again. If you're sick of listening to me, then my apologies. But yeah, no, if there was a spider in the corner of my room, I'd be looking just as terrified as Geek is in that
I am
screenshot
back
right
now.
now.
Whew. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. All right, yeah, it looked like you were just super focused
I
at
was
something,
I
and
was
I wasn't
secretly
sure
staring
what
at
it
you.
was. I was like, wow, Geek is super serious right now. But yeah. So to continue what Geek was talking about, we do have a pretty big patch coming up, and that is to introduce the new game plus mode. A lot of people have been asking for it, primarily because they want. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but there's some achievements that players could get, and it might take some replays to get them. And of course, some people might not want to start from the very, fresh, but with New Game Plus, that allows you to get some of those achievements maybe a little bit easier. Because then, and this is something that we will confirm, but right now we did list out just some of the things that will carry over to the New Game Plus. For example, equipment masteries, which is huge because the equipment masteries is very much tied to your what classes you'll be able to switch to. The class exp, report exp again, that will get you some report gifts from certain characters a lot quicker or quickly. The codex will carry over. Some people on Facebook actually sent me a message like they beat the game, but there's still question marks on the codex. It's possible that you haven't gotten everything yet in your first playthrough, and that's why we encourage multiple playthroughs so that you can see everything. And with New Game Plus mode, that should make things a lot more. That should make things easier for the player. And yeah, equipment. And we'll get into more details once we get this patch up and ready to go. But and then there's also features that are being added to the New Game Plus, which is two additional equipment skills for so pretty much that'll not it shouldn't break your character, but you should be pretty strong with these two additional skills. And then Salma, which is one of the more expensive merchants I've ever met in an RPG, will be selling more gift items so that if you just want to pay for people to join your army, well, Salma's there to help you out.
Yeah.
Just hope you have gold to spare because some of her stuff's pretty expensive.
Make sure you
many
carry
times.
over whatever you have left from the first
Yeah.
playthrough.
Oh yeah. I mean, gold does carry over,
Yeah,
so that
exactly.
definitely helps.
Hmm.
Yeah. And thankfully that has a spoiler tag, which I won't get into.
Yeah. I can share the link to the announcement in the chat so that people can take a look at it because this is a pretty big spoiler.
It
I
is.
yeah. I
And it's not just New Game Plus, by the way. It's also cutscene improvements.
oh yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, so it's actually a pretty big. Yeah, you're probably showing it on screen right now.
yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, the cutscene improvements. Uh, One of our localization people actually showed us one screen cap of a certain cutscene, and yeah, it does immerse the scene a lot. It does immerse you better than because it used to be just like a plain background and two CGI models talking to each other, but now with this new cutscene improvement, it makes the background scene fit what's happening on screen. So yeah, it should be a pretty big update, and we'll get you more information about that once it does go live.
Yep.
Okay.
Since it contains a YouTube video link, feel free to. I just shared the recap letter link to chat, so feel free to click it and kind of watch stuff and read stuff on at your own leisure, including the spoiler. We definitely don't want to spoil that.
Yeah, we're not spoiling anything. This is a spoiler-free stream. We don't do that here. even even if it's by accident, we don't need to. But cool. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up when it comes to game updates and features. Again, I pretty much babbled on for the past 30 minutes. I didn't, but it's good, right? It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We're trying to show potential players that like, look, where even though the game is out, we are not done with the game. We're continually making changes and tweaks. And I guess this is also a perfect time to mention that we do have feature upvote available for Lost Eidolons, so that if you have played the game or if you're currently playing the game and would like to see something changed or improved, we look at this stuff pretty much on a daily basis, to make sure that if there is something about the game that needs changing. For example, the turn limit order was a huge thing that we had to kind of backtrack and change because there were a lot of votes on that, to make that change. So we went ahead and did it. And that's kind of the beautiful thing of working on an indie game like this, is that we can kind of make changes if needed. If our players want to see it, then we'll do our best to actually make that change.
We do look at every single suggestion.
I'm not joking. This sounds like we're joking, but we do look at the suggestions. We actually do this on a daily basis on Steam as well. So it's not just like our official forums that we look at on Discord, but also on Steam we look at all channels. So
expected date for the update.
We have 2 dates,
nothing we can share.
We can't share it. But it is being tested right now, and it will be in December. I'll tell you that. We can tell you that much. It'll be this month because we promised that it'll be in December. But this new Game Plus feature alongside cutscene improvements will be in December.
And letting dialogue lines stay on screen longer. There is just something relevant on feature upvote that I did see was manual, like allowing manual progression of dialogue cutscenes, and well, I can't say too much, but the team is looking into things like that. So hopefully we'll have nice news on that end as well. But thank you. We'll note that currently some of the dialogue lines are kind of disappearing too quickly.
I see.
Gotcha.
Do we have like a link to feature upvote? Not that we have to do it right now, but like if we could just show them that, hey, we have a feature upvote.
I can share it right now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's nice and simple as losteidolons.featureupvote.com.
Yeah, it was a super simple URL.
But yes, it's always easier with a link. So yep,
Yeah,
sure.
so if there's anything on there about the game that you want to see changed, again, we review all that, and please vote. It's not just about posting something, it's also making sure that you tick that vote arrow, because that'll actually add like a number, and the higher the number, the more we'll probably take that into priority. So because we've been doing that on Steam as well, as like linking people to feature a vote, especially if it's something that we're already thinking about doing, and going over. So please make sure to tick that button so that it'll get like a vote. You actually have the feature of vote up right now.
Yep.
But, yeah, just to give you an example of how it looks like.
Oh, I can't upvote because I'm not logged in. Oops.
Oh no, it's fine. You don't need to. I thought you were like doing like a demo of it right now.
Oh yeah. I wanted to, but I unfortunately. But you can see the votes at least. Yes, that's how you show, what's on your mind, and it's a very easy way to kind of let us also see what's kind of the most wanted features / changes.
Yeah. See, you're better with the words. You pretty much said what I wanted to say in a such eloquent way.
Hey, I'll take the compliment though.
Yeah, no, see, this is why I need you. You're better with the words, okay? You're better with the words than I am. Cool. All right, so the next segment up is actually just playing the game and answering any potential questions from our viewers. So as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna do a little bit of a let's play, and hopefully GeeK can actually get us through the battle here. No
You're
pressure.
getting us through. I'm just your hands.
You're the one playing. You're the one in the moon with the PC that has the game up. I'm here. I'm just here commanding.
Explains the high ping and lag, right? If anything, blame the ping.
They don't need to know that.
Even if it's single player, blame the ping.
Yeah, blame the ping. It's not me. It's the internet that's making me play bad. So we are on chapter 11 right now. Again, don't worry about spoilers. We're not showing anything that's like super insane. But just in case you GeeK, if you want, you can skip the dialogue. If just press escape real quick if you want to pass some things. Oops. But we are doing a save from someone in the ODS. I'm not gonna say whose save file this is, but we are gonna tinker with it. And hopefully we can give our viewers an idea of what the game's all about. So if it hasn't been said, Lost Eidolons is very much inspired by Fire Emblem, right down to the mechanics and just how the game is played overall. So if you played games like Fire Emblem or even games like Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics, you'll pretty much know what you're getting into. And perfect, because it is turn-based fest. I should keep reminding people it is turn-based fest today. So first off, in the screen, I would say let's take a look at our characters and see what we have, so we can maybe prep for this upcoming battle. Final Fantasy Tactics was my first experience in the genre. Oh boy, I'm there with you. Final Fantasy Tactics was also my first jump into the no joke, it was actually it was actually the game that got me into tactics games, and that's when I started looking into like tactics RPGs that were never released in America. Because tactics RPGs at the time in the 90s, I'm kind of aging myself, but in the 90s, there weren't that many, right? There was like Tactics Ogre on the PS1 as well, but that was a lot more dated than Final Fantasy Tactics when it came out. So yeah, it was very slim pickings back then. So Final Fantasy Tactics is a goat. It's the goat. So right now it looks. I mean, it's not like we have to go through every character, but as you can see,
I do want to check the grimoires at least. But
oh yeah, please go ahead. So right now we're just looking at the characters, making sure they're set to go. And as I mentioned earlier, one of the biggest changes that we did is you being able to do all this in the screen right here, especially when you restart the battle. But who are you looking at right now, actually?
Oh, I think Lavana.
Lavana.
Your favorite.
Oh man, yeah, Lavana. I took care of Lavana. Lavana was my girl in this game.
You know what? I'll trust the person who's provided us this file.
Well, actually, go back. So one of the more important things that separates us from games like Fire Emblem is that there is no durability. Oh, I'm speaking of the older Fire Emblem games where weapons had durability. Here, there's not that. Yeah, there's no durability. But the spells are limited for spellcasters. So if you go back to Lavana,
there's
and right now
use per battle. I tried to,
Oh, I see. Yeah, so right now we're speccing her out to be like a dark wizard, which actually is my favorite class in the game, primarily because of the variety of spells that they have available to them. So Abyssal Whisper is actually a really good one if there's a lot of cavalry in this particular battle, and there are some. So I would actually suggest getting Abyssal Whisper.
Sure, Whisper. Replace
Yeah,
Dark Arrow.
I would get rid of. No, I would keep Dark Arrow. And then I believe man, I have a hard time saying that. I just call it the sleep spell.
Yeah.
But the sleep spell is super useful. Oh my goodness. It's one of the more useful spells, especially in the late game, when you're facing like multiple bosses and you want to just take one character out of commission for that turn. I would actually keep it. I would keep
You just
that.
spoiled multiple bosses for me.
What? I'm sorry.
I'm just joking.
No, there's multiple bosses.
Yeah, I've known it.
After 6 has a multiple boss. Yep. But so Shadowburst, can you go to Shadowburst? We can probably switch that out with something else. Not that it's a bad spell, but Lich Arrow is actually really, really good because that allows you to heal yourself.
Yep.
In case that you're low on HP. The only thing is the uses per battle is pretty low. I would say that's one of the bigger weaknesses that dark mages have is that their spells are really good, but they're super limited. So, for example, Lich Arrow is only 3 uses per battle. But you know what? Let's go for it. Okay. Let's get rid of Shadowburst and give that.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think Lavana's set.
Awesome.
I think she's good to go.
Got,
Lavana will be our utility. She's our Batman of this fight. So
Gabriel seems like did not get any attention. Period.
Gabriel.
His level just like drops to 10. Everyone else is like 14, 15, 18.
Well, luckily, even if he is level 10, and if he manages to at least hit something, he should gain a couple of EXP here. Ice Wall is probably a change. I would change Ice Wall. I don't think that's going to help us very much in this battle. There is Thunder. Any of the Thunder spells might be great because it looks like you have Hydro Clone, and you can combine that.
Yep.
Which is a good segue to the next topic, which is that there are elemental synergy in the game where you can combine certain spells to create like an additional effect. So let's say in this example we use Hydroclone to add a drench debuff status on the character. If you let's say use Thunderbolt, and if there are squares surrounding them with that drench status as well, if there are other characters, they will also get that splash damage. So there is that system where certain spells actually work really well together. And the same sort of action, if someone was drenched and you use ice, they'll actually get frozen for that turn. So yeah, there's just several ways to go about how you want to set up your Grimoire, and I just named one of them. I think that's good. Can you check Fireball? Check Fireball and see what we got there. I would, you know what? I would go with Cold Wave or Glacial Gale. Let's go with Cold Wave because that has more uses.
Okay.
Or wait, yeah, Glacial Gale.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that has more uses.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because that yeah, we're gonna need as much firepower for this level.
Okay.
But okay.
Who's this? Oh, Gilbert has a rare Dark Grimoire.
Gilbert's.
Oh,
I actually really like Gilbert. Gilbert was one of my best best dark mages. But yeah, I mean, for Gilbert, I think that's fine. Night Veil's pretty good, but I'm not sure if that's going to help you a whole lot in this level. But we can keep it if you want.
Yeah. Marshall?
Marshall is okay. So
whoa,
bishops are light spell users. Very pretty much, I would say, is needed. I don't know anyone who's actually gone through a battle without having at least one light spell user. Primarily because they are the healers of the game. I find healers so important in this game that I actually gave Marshall, who was my best healer in my playthrough. I gave her the horse. Like, she was acting like my mobile hospital, because if you give them the horse, obviously they'll have a larger movement range. So I found that very useful in my playthrough. So just a quick tip for people out there.
I'm a healer support main in most games, so I approve.
I am too, because I'm awful at everything else. So.
Oh, wow. I just noticed that the Grimoire UI changes based on the type of the Grimoire. Wow. I just noticed it. Oops. I got so fixated on the actual spells before.
Let's healing. Oh, healing light's really good.
That
okay, so
is
we definitely
a long
keep
range.
That's like my skill light spell. So Hymn of Healing is also very good for especially for characters that have a really large HP pool. So okay. I think everyone else, I think we're good. It was just the spellcasters that I wanted to take a look at.
Leonard, we probably want to take a closer look because you want to chain his combos.
Yeah, Torrential Rain. That's a big boy spell right there. Torrential Rain. It's like, but you can only use it once in a battle, because this is kind of a long battle. So I would take uses per battle as priority. So I would change that out
to like Hydro Clone or Hydro Ball.
Something with a lot more. Pillar of Fire, I believe, is a good replacement. I would get rid of Fireball and give Pillar of Fire instead. I know Fireball has more uses, but Pillar of Fire
just does more damage.
Does more damage, so
mow them down.
Yeah, and I would definitely pick something else aside, like for Torrential Rain. I would pick something else for that one as well. Sorry, I'm looking at the Twitch stream, so there's a delay.
Oh, you can you look
so
at the screen share, or is it too small?
No, I'm actually because I'm looking at the game and the chat, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. So I would go with Hydro, or maybe, you know what? Let's give two ice users here. Give them Glacial Gale.
Cool.
I forgot how many uses that has. But,
5.
Okay, yeah. Let's go with quantity here. And again, the benefit of having multiple ice attacks is that if a character's drenched, you can pretty much freeze them, and that'll pretty much take them out of the turn. So, all right, I think we can start.
Awesome.
I feel like I think we've done so much strategizing that we're kind of over prepared. But
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Something I do right before a battle is see if they got any good equipment that I can upgrade no
Oh,
equipment here.
especially Sama. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. Sama will start later in the game. We'll start selling some equipment that's just like you actually need to get
Mm.
because it's so good.
Yeah, I think for now we're good. I
Okay.
guess no need for formation changes, right?
No, you're good.
Cool.
You're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna be mad hitting escape for a while.
Yeah, because there's some dialogue here, but it's not it's not super
Yeah, it's not
spoilery, but yeah. In the meanwhile, let me take a look and see if we have any. Looks like we don't have any new questions, but again, feel free to ask us any question. We are also streaming on Steam as well, so if you're on Steam and have any questions, let us know.
Watch it.
People love that axe swing.
The swoosh. Okay, here we.
Yeah, they love that axe swing.
Oh wow.
They gotta emote somehow, right?
Cool.
Okay. So so it looks like the fight just started.
Mm-hmm.
Press F.
Yep.
So another thing to kind of keep in mind is if you press F, you should be able to see the range of the enemy. So pretty much anything that's purple, or is that blue? I might.
I'd say purple.
Is it purple? Yeah. So any of those squares, if you land in them, that means an enemy NPC will be able to blurple. Yeah, that is blurple. If you step into any of those, that means an enemy NPC will be able to attack you. So yeah, I'm not gonna. Usually when people stream, they try not to backseat. So I'm just gonna let you do your thing. You can move your character however you want, and
there was a reason Gabriel wasn't leveled up. He didn't make it into the cut. Poor dude.
he didn't make it into.
I don't see him. Poor dude. That's why he didn't level up.
We have Dahlia there. Dahlia's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess that's another great thing about the game is that you can field whoever you want. If you have a favorite
Francisco.
If you have a favorite, like our friend here, Francisco, you can field him. You can have him beat any character. So
Should have been more careful.
I saw in some comments that they were surprised that any character can be any class that they want. So that is something that we kind of strayed away from. Again, I'm talking old Fire Emblem here, but in old Fire Emblem, characters are pretty much set to a certain class. Of course, they had their own upgrade paths in those games, similar to what we have here. But any character can be anyone, any class.
Understood.
I've seen
My blade is like a thunderstorm.
someone actually
Best
play
avoided.
Gilbert as a berserker, which is an interesting
Here goes.
way to build Gilbert, because Gilbert is primarily a
Coming right
spellcaster,
up.
but he works as a berserker too if you want.
I don't like what I'm doing right now, but
Nah, you're good. You're good. Right now, the thing is,
Will bring
it's
justice.
too early to
good
fail,
thing-
right?
no, the
Go
good thing is the characters that you do
Can
have in
do.
the front that are about to get whacked by an enemy,
Mhm.
they're on guard, I believe. So, right? I think you had Francisco on guard.
Yep.
So I think you're good.
Yep.
You can also rotate the camera too, just so you get a better
Mhm.
viewpoint of the battlefield. Because right now, one comment that a player said was that the character cards were too big, like the character profiles are too big. You can turn that off.
Mhm.
So there's a way to turn that little diamond. Oh, that's a crit. That is a crit.
Poor Eden lost half his health.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's okay.
Okay, that I
If
wasn't
Eden
expecting.
dies, we're gonna have a quick restart.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
But that's
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. Wait. What?
Oh, that would have been funny if that one critted too.
Okay, no, it's just a guard. We're good. We're good. No time to panic yet, Eden. Okay, it's too early to panic.
Oh wow. I don't like how he's getting protection. I placed my archers wrong. That's
fine.
dumb of me.
No. We don't. There are no mistakes. Okay, there's no mistakes here. So if you look at that that mage right there, that little drop icon, that means they're drenched. So this is actually a perfect time to have one of your spellcasters use maybe yeah, right there. He's drenched, so that means we can actually freeze him if we want to, and we can take him out of commission for that turn. Because
this is where
I will say spellcasters in this game are pretty deadly. They're probably one of they're the ones that I try to take care of early on, because of the amount of spells available to them, they can be a nightmare.
Oh dear, you know what? You remember what happened? We thought we had Gabriel, so we gave Gabriel the
thunder.
That's
right.
Or lightning. Yeah.
It's fine. Well, we still have Leonard. Leonard's good.
Leonard can
or is
freeze.
he too far? Is he too far?
Well, I mean, he can only freeze. He doesn't have lightning. So.
Oh yeah. No, we want to freeze. We want to freeze that spellcaster. So, but then I don't know if he's close enough to actually do it. Glacial
just
Gale.
Move up.
Okay. Yeah, that would be. That's what I would do. I would Glacial Gale that drenched. And then that allows you to kind of ignore him for the turn, and you can focus fire on the other mage.
This dude, right?
Which is the one right on top. Like you can ignore him because now he's out of commission. He won't bother you until the next turn. By the time he thaws out, his friends will be dead. So
how do I want to?
Someone has to.
Let's get it done.
I'm just trying
Although,
to.
Go ahead.
I am
I'm
slow.
a little bit nervous for
I'll put
that
an
Karen
arrow in it.
in the right over there. Is that Karen to the right?
Yep, it is.
That means 2 axe users. So those arrows that are showing above the enemy character's head, that means they're planning to attack Karen. So I would be a little bit nervous about that. Like
How
you
much do you
can
think your
can
life
get
is
Dahlia to do a taunt on one
Does
of
she
those.
have taunt? I don't think
Does she have taunt? I don't know.
She's a warrior class, so she only has.
Oh, warrior.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'll do it too. Right?
I was gonna create zone of control and then push Karen back
Okay.
by shoving
Although-
Dahlia up front.
There is no mountain too
I
high
mean,
to
you can
climb.
probably just kill him
Yep.
right here. So, I would, yeah. Oh yeah,
Got
there
it,
you
Cap.
go.
Or I
But then
can
you
probably
would
push
have to be,
Leon.
yeah, you would be moving her. I would be a little bit scared of that, but that is your call, buddy.
Yeah, if I
He has
fail.
an axe. He has an axe, so I'm kind of blocking the screen for the triangle system.
Oh,
But
let me move
there
you
is
briefly.
a weapon. Oh, nice, you did a crit. There is a triangle system in the game, so that that will show you what weapon type is effective against a certain armor. So axes are very good against armor-plated characters or enemies. So GeeK over there actually used the axe on the archer.
Yep.
If I were playing, not that what you did was wrong.
I know.
It's fine, but I would have actually used it on that character,
People who
the
run their
one with
mouths
the
die
armor plate,
first.
because you have enough characters on the right to actually take care of that. So, but again, not saying what you did was wrong. But
No, that's fine.
that's what I would have done. But yeah, the triangle system is there to kind of help you, assign maybe what characters should take on which enemy NPC. Who is the bigger threat in that turn? That will help you assess like who should go. Okay, so Eden's kind of dangerously low. So I would have, yeah. He is using a sword. Sword isn't super effective against armor. So what I would personally do, I would use one of your mages.
Simple enough.
To actually, like your dark wizard there. Mages do kind of a lot of damage on heavy plated characters. So if you want to do like
Probably a good idea.
like Shadow Burst, maybe you can see how much damage Shadow Burst might do to the heavy plated character. So yeah, that's Dark Arrow, and then Shadow Burst. Is it about the same?
Mhm.
I can't tell.
It's the same.
It's the same. Okay, so yeah, like as you can see, it does a lot of damage towards plated users. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to. I would go Dark Arrow because you have a lot more uses for that. So Dark Arrow is great in that situation there. Gilbert got it. Oh, I can see it's good. Gilbert got to show those young whippersnappers how to swing an axe. No, you're right.
Here we go.
Gilbert is an old timer, but don't mess with old timers. So I would definitely watch out for Eden's health over there.
Mhm.
I'm just super nervous that. Well, good thing is we got. Although we still have that Dark Mage right in front of Eden, that's who I'm worried about. So Hymn of Healing for sure is a good move for Eden. So you can yeah, just so that you can regain a lot of health. Like that should top him off, I believe.
Yep.
I think even a normal spell might have been good enough, but we just want to be safe.
Yeah, it's okay. I just
yeah, it's fine. I'm not sweating it. I'm not sweating it.
So okay.
That's a good move. I would
Destination
maybe...
doesn't matter. It's the people.
No. Go ahead. Go for it.
Oh, I was trying to see if
Take the backseat. I'm trying
It's
not
okay.
to back.
Let's roll.
Long shot's
Where are we
great.
going again?
Long shot is such a game changer.
what I will do is bring him up, do a normal attack, and then potentially long shot to.
Yeah,
I should have long shot first.
So long shot.
Afterthoughts.
Long shot is actually one of those skills. It's a red colored skill, which means it can be sent or not. You could set it to another character that might have, to another class that might use a bow. I mean, aside from, I think mages are the only ones who can't use bows, I believe. So let's say you turn Karen into a knight, for example. You can actually give long shot to Karen as a knight.
I may not be smart, but I
so
know
similar
how
to what Final Fantasy Tactics had in terms of skill usage and placement, you can place some skills that you might have already learned in another class and put it in another advanced class that you might turn them into.
I make suboptimal choices.
That's good. You needed to kill anyway, so. And the thing is that that priest has the ability to actually get enemies out of debuff statuses like that frozen status. So it's actually good that you did kill the wizard there, because he would have actually healed that priest and then they'd be able to move. So
Yeah.
Francisco the Bold is a.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot. Mind the bow.
Man, Francisco Yellen is pretty much
Don't
like
worry. You won't.
The stronger the heart.
I
the
can't
sharper
unhear
the
his
blade.
like
Say no
Francisco the Bold has arrived.
It's hard to unhear it. You're right.
Yeah, it's hard to unhear. I hear that. I remember when I was like addicted to this game. That was like the only thing I'd wake up to Francisco yelling into my face every morning.
No matter how careful you are.
Wow. So whoever was playing this, Dave loves Dahlia. They love Dahlia. If I remember correctly, Jin Song Kim, who is the creative director of this game, I believe Dahlia is his favorite character. So this isn't his save. I believe I believe seeing Jin Song Kim actually recently beating the game on
You
Hard
say
Maniac
so.
as well. So this isn't his save file. I can't say who's ever save file this is. They're a Dahlia fan.
Not allowed.
All right. So you're gonna have to pretty much go to the upper left corner for this. So yeah, if you can attack and kill him, go for it. Go for it.
Cool.
And just a quick reminder, it is turn-based chess today, which is why we are featuring Lost Eidolons. And the game is on a 15% discount. So if you're looking for quick, I want to say quick. It was a very long game. I think I had like, I don't know, how many hours do I have on this game to get everything?
There's something
It's
strange
a
over
long
there.
playtime.
What is
That's
that?
for
It's
sure.
a beacon.
We really.
It had to be like in the 60,
There's
70
no way
hour
around
range. But if you want a long tactical game with a very solid battle mechanics, Lost Eidolons is on sale today at 15% off. Celebrate Turn-Based Fest. I didn't see the dialogue. Was that one of them yelling like, "Oh no"?
They lit the beacon, yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so
Need to go rush it?
I would, yeah, just go for it. And I guess this is another thing to mention is that a lot of
sight, but not
especially
out
in the
of mind.
later levels, there are parts, there are chapters that will have
They never learn.
gimmicks. I don't know, is that, am I like
Yeah, gimmicks.
knocking it by calling it gimmicks? But there
Nah.
are certain
Faith will never betray me.
gimmicks that you have to take care of. So for example, in this level,
Am I in trouble now? I feel like
they're
I
gonna no, you're good.
I may not be smart, but I
It,
know how to
the special thing about this level, I'm kind of repeating myself, is that the enemy will light a
can do this.
beacon, and until you get rid of that beacon, there's going to be just a
Mind
ton
the
of
bow.
reinforcements coming in. So your job right now is to
Not
get
everyone
rid of
can be
that
forgiven.
fire on the upper left corner. Otherwise, you'll be facing cavalry
the sound of that.
like endlessly. Oh yeah, and they don't care. They'll just keep coming out if you don't get rid of it. So,
Acknowledged.
and because we are working with not just with spellcasters
Loud
with
and clear.
limited spells, but of course we want to make sure that our
I feel
characters
you.
survive. This is a casual playthrough. There is permadeath available in the game, which is called Maniac mode.
Which you did.
Which yeah,
Oh, dear.
which I did. So Maniac mode will make it so characters cannot be fielded. They'll still appear in the story,
Yeah.
but you cannot field them again.
Oh,
so
dear,
if you're
that looks
so
awful.
if you're playing in that in that mode, it's pretty much a priority
I do
that you don't
not.
get anyone killed.
I
What's
do
up?
not like the situation I put myself in.
Let's get it done.
Oh, I don't see anything. I don't see anything bad.
Someone
happening.
has to.
So you do have multiple characters on the upper left corner that are drenched. So if you have a spellcaster nearby, you could and they do have a priest, but the priest might be too far to heal them to get them out of that priest status.
Whether
It
words
might be a little
or
too far for
swords.
now. So
Yeah, it might be a little too far. Yeah.
we'll try.
So
to-
hindsight is
People in their
2020.
mouths Die
Mhm.
first.
So I would have if I were
Lives are
to
like
let's say
booze.
redo this
Only
battle, I
good
think
till
I
they
would
run
actually
out.
give my spellcasters the horse. I don't know who has the horse right now. Is it Eden?
Eden. Yeah, it's
Eden
Eden.
has a spell or the horse, right? Yeah. So
You know.
I'll see it
something
through.
I would, but it's not like
Yeah, he's the
must.
leader. He needs all the.
he needs a horse, you know. Gosh, Eden, what else do you want?
He's the boss man.
Well, the boss, I guess.
I don't want to put Andre in trouble.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
That doesn't sound.
Yeah,
fun.
you don't have a lot of options unless Robin has. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
You're gonna have to guarantee a kill on that axe user, because that's a dangerous play. Oh my goodness, that's even more dangerous. So in this situation, I would
It's a
actually
shame,
press F
Spilling blood on
Mhm.
such a nice day.
to see like how far
Can you go without proccing?
Yeah, like I would just place one knight or someone with a guard and a shield on one of those squares
As long
and
as
wait
Sarah's
for them
safe,
to
this
come
whole
to you.
world can rot.
So because right now
Oh,
going
no.
to them
Yeah.
would be a disaster.
Luck is on my side.
Okay, yeah, Andrea's a good one. I would maybe put someone with.
What's up?
Ooh, that's even more dangerous. That's Eden we're talking about right there.
You know,
Robin's-
that's exactly how I failed the
Go
chapter
ahead,
1 battle.
open your
I
mouth.
The
just
thing is,
put
we're
them down.
playing this as if we're playing this as if it's like hard maniac, and it's not. But
It's definitely not.
it's not. But like,
Tomorrow's a
it just
new day.
freaks me out when I see those arrows. It freaks me the hell out.
And
You
yes,
know-
Robin's
yeah.
life flashed before his eyes for a minute.
Yeah,
I did give him
Robin
that.
is a squishy boy. He's going to die for sure, especially
Coming
you
right
know,
up.
especially if he has just leather armor. No, that's good. I would just not place anyone else in a square, and hope
It's up to me.
that Andrea doesn't get a crit. But with a guard status, that should mitigate some of that risk. So
I did top her off, so maybe.
yeah, I think
Maybe
she
she'll.
should be
Oh
fine.
dear, that doesn't sound fun.
You're good. You're good.
The guy
And your
goes
next-
into water to put more water out.
Well, that's that works for you because then, if needed, you can actually freeze it.
Oh dear, bye.
Or
Andrea.
you can use a thunderbolt spell.
I think we don't have it. I think
Oh,
Andrea's
you-
gone, by the
oh.
way.
No. Andrea's good. Andrea's good.
The
She's good.
axe dude is there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Am I allowed to undo?
No. No. Oh.
You know, these wars are for us.
So that's one thing to also know is that during your turn you'll see those arrows pointing to a certain character. That changes real time. So even if you see on your turn that those two are the only ones attacking Andrea,
Oh,
the
dear, I
AI
hate
will
this.
take advantage of it.
Can I undo?
Yeah, of course.
It's gonna drag on the stream though. I feel bad for people watching me do
It's okay.
do
It's
stupid
okay.
moves.
It's turn-based fest. This is what we're here for.
Okay.
We're here for turn-based fest. It's cool, but
Go to the beginning of that turn. I hate myself.
no, don't worry about it. I'm sure. I mean, this is a good way to highlight.
Our great
undo
undo
feature.
system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I see it.
I mean, as long as people aren't angry about it.
And,
I am not the most
Sharper
tactical
the
of
blade.
minds.
No, I mean,
Say no
I
more.
actually didn't. I should have looked at that a little bit more closely
worry.
myself. So you're good.
Let's see.
No problem.
People
Ah,
who run their
I have
mouths
one
die
idea.
first.
Or not.
What's that?
I was trying to see if she
Eh,
had like an
so-
elixir.
Oh well. Okay, so this is what I would have done earlier.
Mhm.
Get Eden and put him in that same
Here we go.
spot that you put Andrea.
Here? Yeah.
Yeah. So take Eden, and then put. I mean, don't actually. Okay. So right now, yeah, that's pretty dangerous. So, okay. So this is what I would do. I would take care of those characters to the bottom left. I know I said go ahead and rush the fire starters over there, but your army right now is too concentrated to the bottom right. And they're too far to do any sort of support. So I would actually take care of those people at the bottom left.
Or I can doodle one turn.
What's that?
I can doodle for one turn because once I engage them, they're gonna come down anyways, right?
Yeah, because like all we want to do is just aggro the enemies to you, right?
Yeah.
So let's put Eden there. I just want to like that where you had that square, that bottom left corner,
Oh, here?
where where we can get like someone to come after him.
Like
So yeah, I guess that
this?
square.
Okay.
No. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, I'm looking at two screens right now, and the Steam one is even more delayed.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Steam-
right there,
Mhm.
we only have one, so that's actually good. Yeah,
it'll
let's
change.
go for that turn. Let's go for that. If Eden dies, I will take full responsibility.
Okay.
I'll take full responsibility for that. This was all part of the plan.
Yes, it was all part of the plan.
This was all part of the plan. We gotta show off the
Simple enough.
features of the game.
Yep.
It's turn-based fest, everybody. We gotta show what's
Understood.
up.
Also, I mean,
Here goes.
turn-based games are for everyone. Look at me. Just like getting destroyed by like a casual gameplay. That's part of
Not
life.
everyone can be
Well, I think
forgiven.
one of the most special messages I've seen on Twitter is that they've mentioned that Lost Eidolons was their first tactics RPG,
Wow.
and that makes me go, "Aw." It reminds me much of me when I played tactics RPGs for the first time.
Hmm.
Like, I fell in love with the genre. Okay, let's see how this. Okay, everything's going fantastic right now.
Not bad. One thing I missed
No
was
one,
to
no
heal.
one's, no one's died, so that's good. No one's died yet.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't have Andrea killed.
Or
That never
curse
happened.
at us.
Poor Andrea. It's fine. That was a.
Oh dear, I hate these arrows.
Look at them. Look at all those enemies coming in. Okay, so now I would still think the mages are a threat, but they are way in the back.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard to
Can
kind
do.
of get them.
Oh wow.
Although, oh wait, no, they're not drenched anymore. So some of them are drenched. Like what you can do is freeze one of them, and then man, I was hoping you'd be able to get to one of the light priests. But yeah, I would say freeze the bow user up top. Oh wait, no,
Yeah, this
the
is
bow user
kind of
has-
a dangerous move.
it is. You can freeze the axe user as well, just to get him out.
Acknowledged.
At least for that turn.
Might
So
as well
feel-
kill it.
I mean, no, I mean that's an option for sure. But the thing is, you're trying to delay the amount of red arrows going towards your team right now, and also killing off whoever you can. Because that's how I played the game. I pretty much would look for a character that I can just take out of commission for that turn, and focus on the other characters that are probably more dangerous, or however you see it. But I mean, yeah, go for it. I would
Out of
say,
sight, but
I would
not
say
out of mind.
What's up?
go for the go for the kill or freeze. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think.
You have enough spells, I feel, that you should be able to take care of the rest. But maybe I'm speaking too soon.
Worst case scenario, the stream ends on a failed battle.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Not the end of the world.
Okay, so he's frozen now. So your option now is to just purely ignore him and take care of the other enemies
There is no
around
mountain too
him.
high to climb.
Fate will
Because
never
now,
betray
you know,
me.
he's frozen now. He can't do anything unless the priest heals him. So, although I do see Eden has taunting blow, and it looks like I can't tell who's on that bow user over there, but there are two arrows going after him.
It's wrong, right?
It's up to you how you want to approach this. To be honest with you,
Right.
I think any move right now is fine. I just wanted to freeze that one character. I just wish we had spellcasters. I had no idea Gilbert was like in the back eating popcorn. I thought he was in this fight.
You got it, kid.
It's all good.
You got it.
What does he have? What does that magic use?
Ah, shoot, I should have. Taunting blow.
For who? Oh, for this guy.
Yeah.
No, you're good. So yeah, that's what's great about the knights too.
As long as
Taunting
Sarah's
blow
safe, this whole
is
world can
such a
rot.
clutch move. Especially if you have a particular character that's like pretty
Harder the
much
fight,
about
the
to die
sweeter the
or
victory.
know that they're gonna get stomped on by multiple enemy NPCs. Taunting blow is actually a really great move.
Oh, you know what I can do? Silence the
actually-
priest.
Oh yeah. Or yeah, that's it.
Or the mage. Either way.
Yeah, or the mage. Honestly, any one of them is a good move.
Let's see if
So,
I have
yeah.
the movement range for Silence.
No, the priest is a good move because then that frozen Axeman won't be able to move. So I actually like that move. I like silence on the priest. Yeah. Go for it. And then you won't have to move Gilbert. He's an old man. You can't have him moving around everywhere.
You got it, Cap.
So now you have 2 characters out of commission, which is great.
I'm gonna body block.
Does Leon have a what do you call that?
Should have been more
alt
careful.
Weapon. I guess I
Yeah.
can. Oh shoot! 1 damage. It's
Oh.
1 damage short of killing
One
the
damage.
warrior.
Does he have any skills though? Because here's a little tip.
Mhm.
So go and land on any. Oh no, he has frenzy. Frenzy blow only works on melee.
Yeah.
My blade is
man.
like a
If
thunderstorm.
he had,
Best avoided.
if he only had maybe long shot or something, that would.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you have a bow user right there.
I was just. Yeah.
Let's roll.
You can actually
Where we
get the
going
bow user.
Mhm.
That one right there.
Mhm.
And see if you can go for a kill. The long shot should kill
Mhm.
that guy, or even just a normal shot should kill him.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that pesky 1 damage. This would have been great to show this off, but if there's any time an enemy has 1 HP, and if and the normal, oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. If your normal basic attack leaves the enemy with 1 HP,
Mhm.
the trick is to maybe use a skill. 'cause
Yes.
that might actually get them to die.
Yeah, I've done that before myself.
So unfortunately, he doesn't have that. But we have Goat Robin here, getting nice. See, this is going well, and I think
Right.
if you get rid of, I mean at this point, I think any move you do is good. I would just focus fire on anyone that's
Killable.
killable. I mean, I would have kept,
No matter how
not
careful
kept
you
him
are,
alive,
all
but
it
because he
takes
was
is one
taunted,
mistake.
I would have
Oh.
actually just kept him taunted. But it's fine. Just don't touch the frozen guy.
Mhm.
I mean, you can kill him if you want, but he's already out of commission. I would look for other moves.
Yeah.
If you can. But if you don't have any other moves,
Fine.
go for the kill. Doesn't hurt.
Don't worry. You won't feel a
You got it, Cap.
How
Yeah,
much
I would-
do you
I would
think
go
your
for
life
that.
is
That's a good
worth?
move.
Which one?
Bad.
I made
had-
a bunch
I
of
think-
moves
I think-
just now and
I think you
canceled
had
out.
Should've been
Karen.
more
I think you
careful.
had Karen with the axe going after the axe user.
Oh,
So that was-
Leon with the axe killing.
Oh, was
the-
that Leon? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Because I don't think he had any other moves that are
Relevant.
relevant. So
Or
yeah,
even
I mean, go
doable.
for the kill. Yeah,
You say so.
absolutely go for the kill. And again, I'm playing this like it's that it's hard maniac, but I gotta keep reminding myself that it's not. So go ahead and so that little treasure chest that you're seeing, that means they'll actually drop a weapon if you kill them. But I feel the wizards more
Will heal them, yeah.
dangerous
It's just
right
I can
now.
only hit either that dude or the bottom dude.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I'd go ahead and kill.
Hey, you can't counter.
Light
Yeah,
burns the
so
brightest
that's
in the
good.
dark.
Unless they have close shot. Okay, so we have a question about sales expectations. So unfortunately, we can't really get into that. But rest assured that we do have more projects lined up coming up, especially next year. I don't want to call, well, I guess I could call it, but Blackout Protocol is the other project that we're working on. So yeah, unfortunately, we can't really get into sales and how the game sold, but I can safely say that we're not done. we have more jobs not finished for us. We still have more to do.
Ouch.
What happened?
Andrea got frozen.
It's okay. It's fine. As long as he survives, we're good.
I don't know what I've done here. I fear for Robin now.
No, he's good. Ooh, with that guard though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I would start getting ready to extinguish that that fire, because hopefully Eden is close enough to extinguish the
I
fire.
think he got zone of controlled.
Yeah, but there are. Oh, he's down there. I thought it was on the upper left. Okay, so
I think I put myself in a bind.
no, you're fine. You should definitely go and move some of your characters on the right side to the left, because otherwise they're going to absolutely get mauled by that, by the reinforcements to the right.
Yep.
But go ahead and start killing those off.
We're fine though.
The destination
That I
doesn't
can't
matter.
It is
It's the
unfortunate
people
that
you're with.
Andrea got
Frozen.
frozen, because she was the closest one. But yeah, I would
The stronger the
definitely
heart,
go for
the
long
sharper the
shot.
blade.
It's worth it. You need to get rid of that spellcaster.
Let's get it done.
Or,
Alright.
yeah, you can go melee too.
Leon's health was lower, so guess not. This way,
So
I'm
this is-
trying to
this is
not
part
take
of,
damage.
This is what I
No
this is
matter
what I
how careful
love
you
about
are,
turn-based strategy.
all it takes is
by the
one
way, 'cause
mistake.
sometimes you're just like, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm cornered, but at the same time, I know I can get myself out of this. I have hope. I have hope that I can get out of this.
Don't worry.
So
You
you
won't
do have
feel
a
a
mage
thing.
there. I would definitely move them to the
Mhm.
left, somewhere to the left where they
I
can't
will
be
bring
reached.
justice to this land.
This is when I would press F just to see like what the range is like. But all we know is we need to
Know
move
what
those
fools
people
and
forward.
drunks have in common?
Mind the bow.
It's up to me. Here we go.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on right
So
now?
Eden will leave 3 HP for the guy, so I tried
yeah,
taunting
it's not
blow
worth
at least 1 HP, and I'm like,
It's not worth it. I would hold on to that taunting
Yeah.
blow. You might need it for
Prey
those
sighted.
that army to
Sure
the
thing.
upper right. So
Coming right up.
I would just go basic attack.
Faith will never betray me.
Know what fools and drunks have in common?
You seem to be having
never learn.
some doubts in your moves right now.
yep. Trying to figure out what would be best.
I
As
mean,
you
I can
command.
tell you right now,
Mhm.
I would probably
Understood.
get
I'll bill
Eden
you.
and the bow user to kill the spellcaster at the bottom left corner.
Mhm.
Another move is
Right.
to also taunt the axe user. It's up to you, but those are the two moves that I would do right now. Because that priest gotta go. That priest is keeping people that should
Simple
be
enough.
dead alive,
Mhm.
and we can't have that.
Gilbert gets a kill.
Okay. All right. So the only problem is you're gonna have to face another round of reinforcements.
Yeah.
But
Our
you're
Lady
good. You're
Marshall.
good right now. Go ahead and get rid of that axe user.
Let's just gonna freeze him.
Actually, I'd go for DPS. I just straight up kill him. I would not use Glacial Gale. That might come in useful. I would just look for a kill right now.
Okay.
Glacial Gale
My blade
is
is like
It's a shame,
something you're going to
spilling
want to
blood
hold
on
on
such
to
a
because that's a lot of army coming at you right now.
A solid plan.
I mean, if you
Understood.
can, I wouldn't even use a spell.
say no more.
If you can get like even...
I didn't get a kill with Dahlia.
even a Dahlia will be enough, I feel. 'Cause you wanna save as much ammunition right now, because that they have
Not
cavalry
everyone
there,
can be forgiven.
and then I would just move the rest to the left.
Should I do
Oh, yeah, or heal,
Yeah.
of course.
blessing
is
or
always
heal?
good. Huh?
Blessing or heal?
Oh, for multiple? Yeah, I mean that looks like that'll heal multiple characters.
I'm not
so
sure if it'll
that-
heal them. I think you might only heal.
Oh, it removes the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's actually good for Andrea, because then now she'd be able to move.
and maybe
I don't think they'll be able to reach
the fire. We'll see.
fire, though.
We'll give it a shot.
People who
Hey!
Only if okay. Awesome. Okay, so that
Alright.
actually worked out
Making it-
great. I forgot she was a warrior. Warriors have a really large range. Well, not like really large, but they have a longer movement range than some of the other classes. So that was actually a great
Goodness.
move. That was a great move, because I thought we were gonna have to face another army.
Did
right
one
there.
thing right at least.
No, I actually didn't know that the priest had that spell. So
we thank whoever provided the save file.
yeah, hey, you know who you are. You know who you are. So no, that was a great move. Yes, you're right, Raphael. Blessing is for sure a lower power purification, and it does affect multiple characters, and I believe it heals them a little bit.
I don't
too,
like
so.
the looks of this. Again.
So you do have, if I remember correctly, one of your characters actually had glacial, but I wanna pocket that. I wanna pocket
As you
that for
command.
now.
Mhm.
So right now, your most dangerous enemies right now are those 3 axe users.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you do have that bow user
Mhm.
that is drenched right now. So if you have someone that could freeze him, that would be great. If
Oh,
not,
this dude?
fine.
Probably
No,
too
no,
far.
Oh, yeah. That I should just look at one screen. I'm looking at the Twitch stream right now. But yeah, like that archer to the upper, that's drenched right now.
Mhm.
If you can freeze him, I would freeze him.
Yeah,
But-
it'd be too far, yeah.
You can also
Whether
just go for the
words
kills
or
too,
swords,
because I don't
I miss
think any of
nothing.
your mages are close enough to get to
Light burns
get
the
to that
brightest in
archer
the
to
dark.
freeze them. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's a good move too. Although I would move Marshall back to the left because she's being targeted.
Into the water though?
Yeah,
Okay.
because she's being targeted right now
Mhm.
to the left. Yeah, or even that upper left. Yeah, that square. Because we want to be close to everybody right now. We gotta hold the line. That's the job that we're looking for right now. We gotta hold the line.
Oh dear. Hmm.
Loud and clear.
Good.
Tomorrow's a new
So
day.
I know we gave Gilbert, I believe, Abyssal
Plans are like
Whisper,
boom.
which is really
Only good
effective
till they
against
run out.
cavalry.
Nope.
And there's did
That was
we not give
Lavana. We cry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what if I tried Night Veil?
Night Veil does work to kind of slow them down, but the thing is, move. You'd have to move him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't move him there. Yeah, see if you can set it there, that square, and then check Night Veil.
Like this? Right?
Yeah, I would do it like, yeah, right there would be good actually, where you have it. Because then in their next move, Night Veil is my favorite spell in the game, by the way. Primarily because not only will it slow down enemy movement, but it will do some damage over time. So it's honestly the best of both.
So what I'm thinking is I'd move up Francisco, and then Dahlia, and
Just to
probably
make
Leon to hold the front in front of our.
Yeah.
boat?
No, that's
Yeah.
a good move. That's a good move. Make like a line over there.
Yeah, exactly. And Leon, since he
Strong in
can't
the heart,
defend, I
the
was just gonna
sharper
use
the
a potion.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait until we don't have a potion.
He should, right?
He does.
He should
Okay.
have, yeah.
Yeah,
Medium. Yeah, go for.
Oh,
Yeah, small. Was that small recovery?
Yeah. it only like
Fine.
2 difference. So 2
Yeah, that's
HP
fine.
difference. So
So yeah, so now any enemy character that goes through that smoky
Mhm.
sort of
Someone has
area,
to.
that means not only will they get damage over time,
much do
but
you think
their
your life
movement
is worth?
will also be reduced. So
I was
yeah, Night Veil,
thinking
Night Veil's great.
maybe also heal Dahlia just to make sure that she survives.
Mhm.
Luck
Eden,
is on my
body block.
side.
Eden is gonna be your best body blocker,
Yep.
if anything. 'Cause he's not only is he on a horse, but he's
Here
got
goes.
plate mail.
Do I want to spend a long shot?
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I would hold on to it
Mhm.
is if we had like another wave of reinforcements, because we don't really have to face that right now. Go for it.
Okay. Cool.
I'm all about saving skills
Yeah.
right at the very end because,
Same.
man,
Out of
some
sight,
levels
but
in the
not out of
later
mind.
chapters can get pretty rough. So, it's
Okay,
not a
so
bad
if they
idea.
get any closer, I guess I'll just.
Can you pillar of fire anybody?
I think they were like
Oh.
just out of range.
Okay.
There's no mountain
Yeah,
too
that's
high
fine.
to climb.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think you're good.
Oh.
I would just move
Hmm?
Karen
Behind or
behind that tower,
gotcha.
like to the bottom.
Exposes her to more danger actually.
Yeah, putting her there would be super dangerous. Because that would. Well, actually, they're aggroed now.
Mhm.
One of them's aggroed, which is fine. It's just another archer. It's not a big deal.
I am thinking, what if I did? No.
I mean, you could. Yeah, I would wait behind. Yeah, I would wait behind that tower.
The only concern is it will take the both axes out of the Night Veil, while we want to keep them in there.
Oh, you mean the one to the right?
Yeah, these two. These
Because
two.
one of them, the one in the
Time to
center,
go.
shouldn't be able to, but the one to the right would be able to get out.
Yeah, so I just want to keep them like taking
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, I mean that. I see what you mean. The thing is, I can't see
Mhm.
that red arrows because it's kind of blurry. But if that's what you're seeing, then
why
yeah,
not?
I would play safe.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like the monitor right now,
Gotcha.
it is super small, so I can't. And it's blurry too, so.
Oh
I'm
wow,
not
that's a
really
big
seeing
heal.
Oh, that is a big chunky heal. It's okay. Yeah, those arrow users, those bows gotta go. They've got to go. And I think you should be able to kill this guy in the next turn. Because he should... You know what? Technically, you don't even... Nah, let's just go for the kill. I was
Yeah.
gonna say you can just wait it out and just have the game kill him, so you can focus on another character. But we'll see. We'll see where the other characters are placed. But
Yeah, the priest will probably save them. So
yeah, so yeah, I think you can go for the kill.
As long as
If you
Sarah's
want to.
safe, this whole world can rot.
I think I brought Ice Wall in this battle
Mhm.
when I played it, and it really didn't help
Yeah,
me all
yeah.
that much.
Gotcha.
But there are definitely some levels that will help.
I guess I'll
got it,
kill them
Cap.
off.
Unless you,
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead and kill, or at least block, because if you put Andrea into that brush,
Mhm.
not only will it prevent anyone from moving forward, but
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow
you
in
might
it.
actually maybe save Marshall. too.
Mhm. Yeah, I was gonna heal Andrea with Marshall.
Yeah,
Understood.
go for it.
Yeah, exposes her a little bit. Still exposes her a little bit.
It's good. It's good.
Nope, that's not enough.
Yeah, him of healing definitely save that for your big tanks.
Oh, because Andrea is like.
Oh, is she
need it.
almost dead? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
she
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
it.
If you gotta do it, go for it.
Even with him of healing, she's not getting topped up.
Okay. Yeah, she is really low.
So yeah.
I built Andrea like a tank in my game, so I always, when I see other Andreas,
You can do this.
other people's Andreas, I'm like, no, she should be able to take that. And I'm like, no, maybe not.
Not this one.
Not this one. Because she was a tank in my playthrough. Okay.
Oh dear, what is happening to Andrea?
Why? What's going on?
Look how many arrows are coming towards.
Yeah, that is. If you have a mage that can freeze the drenched horsemen back there, that would be a
Acknowledged.
good move.
Not sure if I can reach them.
You have, I think one of them has glacial gale.
Just so.
Oh, it's not
yeah.
far enough, huh? Oh, it's just short one square.
Does
Okay,
do you know if Night Veil damages allies as well?
it does. It will damage allies.
As
But
you
if you
command.
have to do it to
Mhm.
save someone,
Yeah.
but then
Then
you would
the
be
Nard might
putting
die.
them in danger if you do that. I mean,
What
you
if,
can do another Night Veil if you want. I don't think that's gonna save her though. I don't. But
I was thinking of
I may
body
not be
blocking with
smart,
Francisco.
but I know how to hurt.
yeah, why not? Oh no, Night Veil isn't there in that square above.
Yeah, exactly. So like body block with Francisco.
Yeah, yeah. I thought, yeah, but then, yeah, I would do that.
Then Francisco will die, but
Unless you're able to heal him.
I can potion, but
Oh, okay, but then you won't be able to guard, huh?
mhm.
Well, what you can do.
Mhm.
A shot. Let's go for it. Let's go ahead and because right now only one character is actually gonna tank
Mhm.
or face Francisco.
Maybe
so
I
go
don't
ahead
need
and
to
heal.
Should I just heal just in case? Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, it's
just in
Francisco.
case.
He's important enough.
I would heal.
Yeah.
You have 2
Don't
recovery
worry.
potions.
You
Oh.
won't feel a thing.
Because otherwise I would have defended. But now you'd have to definitely kill those 2
Mm-hmm.
for sure. In the Night Veil.
Should have been more careful.
Harder the
build that up
fight, the sweeter
for
the victory.
future use.
Understood.
Yeah, because they're all sort of concentrating their attacks at the upper part of the screen because they see Night Veil,
Can do.
and AI will try to avoid Night Veil. They're not, the AI will actually act on that.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I would go for that kill for sure. That's the only viable move. And I think it was Andrea at the bottom,
Karen.
or was that Karen at the
Prey
bottom with
sighted.
the archer? Yeah, I would have. Yeah, that's fine.
I want
Oh
to.
yeah, you can actually go for that. Yeah, go for
Okay,
it. That's
as
a
long
good
as
move.
she's not attacked from.
Yeah, she's not being attacked. You might even be able to, but then that might be risky. So I was gonna say you can probably go behind and flank, but then that would be dangerous. I would move Eden up.
It's up to me.
Okay, it's fine. Karen, you can probably have Eden there as backup. But then you'd be moving him away from the rest of your troops, so that might be a little dangerous, but we'll see.
Whether words or swords,
and I think Night Veil will
miss
disappear
nothing.
because it lasts
Yeah, I
2
think
turns.
it will definitely disappear, and then you might have to reuse it again.
Yep.
If there's enough enemies.
Agreed.
Although with Night Veil removed, and if you have, I think you have 2 mages, right? So right there, there's a lot of drenched enemies.
I have only 1 elemental.
You might be able to do glacial to multi-stun.
Cool.
But what I am hoping that Night Veil is on, because then you can move Gilbert to a spot that will freeze all those characters. We'll see.
Oh
But
dear.
I feel you're good. Is it still there?
Yeah.
If you have to tank the Night Veil, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
See where
Lady
Gilbert
Marshall.
can place the Night Veil. It might be worth it.
Ah, shoot.
Let's go for the rest.
Another Night Veil?
Yeah. I think another Night Veil would.
Isn't that what you meant? I may be wrong.
No, another like
You mean-
the Glacial Gale,
Okay.
because like you have multiple characters
As you
there that
command.
are. But yeah, that works too. Go for it. Go
Let
for
me see
Night
if
Veil.
I can do. Nope. Glacial Gale is.
Is it too far?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, go for the other
Know
Night
what
Veil,
fools
and
and
then you
drunks
can
have in
get those
common?
4 characters.
They never learn.
Night Veiled, if that's a thing. You can Night Veil.
Veiled in the night.
Yeah, that's. And then at least then they'd be taking some dot damage on the next round. If somehow you can get one of your characters to do a crit, that might actually kill them before they can even act in the
I
next
wouldn't
round.
bank on that.
Yeah, of course not. But if it does happen,
I'll see
I would
through.
definitely move Karen away. They are, or yeah, that's dangerous.
Right.
But try to see what you can do with your characters in the upper left corner first before you retreat. Because maybe she'll have a move to do something, but okay, that one Francisco's
Don't fight
taunted right
smarter,
now, I
fight
believe.
harder.
I taunt back.
Well, I mean, I guess you could do that.
This was to peel from Gilbert. At least 1 attack.
Oh,
That's
'cause
actually why. Yeah.
I want to see if you can just go for the kill, because you have Gilbert that's drenched in the back over there, and I think he might have enough.
It's
to
Marshall.
kill. Is that Marshall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the priest, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I mean, I could kill. Is just that. What skills? Andrea. Okay.
Well, because yeah,
Go ahead.
because like the other character is already.
All right.
That man on the horseback is already taunted, so you can kind of ignore him if you want to.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
the thing is, yeah, I think any move here is fine.
I am trying to. What I'm trying to do is maybe keep this front in front of the original Night Veil, and rotate out to turn my troops around.
Coming right up.
Yeah, we'll see. Why not? I'll give it
Right.
Yeah,
It's becoming
Yeah, I
an
mean-
ordeal.
you're good,
Tomorrow's
you're
a
good.
new day.
Right now, we do want to concentrate on the ones that are Night Veiled currently, because if we can get a kill, that would be ideal.
God.
As long as Sarah's
But,
safe, this whole world
I can definitely get
rot.
this one dead with the bow, I think. Yeah.
The horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can do, yeah, the next turn should kill him, because the Night Veil does 8 dot damage.
So yeah, my only concern is we might lose Gilbert,
I will bring
I'll heal-
justice to
pop
this
him off.
land.
Is he?
just in
No,
case.
no one's actually.
There's the
marking him
bow archer and then a swordsman. No, I'll top
'Cause the-
them.
Oh, I see it now. I see the arrow. Okay. Again, sorry. It's
Oh, no,
it's
yeah.
very it's very blurry. I can't.
Understandable.
Whether words or
But
swords.
yeah, if you're
I
just
miss
catching us
nothing.
right now,
My
we are
blade is
doing
like
a
a
quick
thunderstorm.
playthrough. Though maybe
Best
not quick,
avoid it.
but we are doing a playthrough
That's
of
my
Lost
fault.
Eidolons. We've been running for 2 hours, but we're
Billion.
going right along here, talking about Lost Eidolons, a tactics
Out of
RPG.
sight, but not
We
out
are part of
mind.
Turn-Based Fest, where hundreds of games today are being highlighted on Steam and are probably discounted. So today, Lost Eidolons is discounted 15% off until December 13th. I don't know why I was thinking October 13th, but yeah. Oh, you can actually maybe get a kill there if they're
Exactly.
if they're in
Yeah.
Night Veil.
Leon can doodle.
So
Yes.
we'll get two enemies here should die, yeah. Boom. Boom!
Okay. I think I'm out of the worst situation.
Yeah, no, you're good. See, I told you! I told you we'd
As
be
long as this
fine.
guy doesn't crit.
Nah, even
would
if he
have-
does crit, that shouldn't kill him. Although, that Night Veil, oh boy.
Yeah, Gilbert
I forgot
needs
he
to
was
get
a
out.
Night Veil. I forgot he was a Night Veil, you're right. If he does crit, that would have actually killed Gilbert.
If you say so.
Before you heal,
Mhm.
because I think we gave Marshall an attack. If we can just
Solid
go
plan.
and kill people,
I think we
In
might be
this
able to
round?
just wrap it up, yeah?
just wrap it
All
up.
it takes is
So
one
I would
mistake.
make a move. I would make her move last. So
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and. Oh, that's a meaty blow. That should, yeah, perfect. My boy Leon
Coming right up.
with the kill. Let's see. You can probably kill the archer if you move up. Oh no, you can't move up. There's a hut there.
Francisco has a
can't
bow, so I
phase-
can just swap and
Oh, that's
kill-
true.
Yeah.
That's true. So
Right.
unfortunately,
Here
goes.
Francisco can do a lot of things, but he can't phase through solid objects.
Mind the bow.
He can try.
Because again, like the screen is so dark, I had no idea
Oh,
there
yeah.
was like a house there. I thought you
don't
could
worry,
move
don't
them
worry.
up, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean a bow shot should, if you can go for the kill on that bow user with Francisco later, that should work.
I'm trying
Sure
to
thing.
see.
Or get Francisco to kill the wizard actually,
Mhm.
because
So, go ahead.
the wizard is actually dangerous as well.
I can probably kill both.
Yeah, you'll definitely kill both, but I'm just afraid of guard. I doubt they'll guard, but that's the only thing I'm thinking. Yeah, go for it.
Brought Shadow Burst, we use it. We
'Cause,
brought to use it.
Man, that's happened to me a lot of times. I'm like expecting a kill,
Uh-huh.
and then
The
they
destination
guarded,
doesn't matter.
and
It's
I'm
the
like,
people you
why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And that ruined my plans.
Gotcha.
So I'm always afraid of that guard.
I
Alright.
think we're
You're good.
good.
Not
I
everyone
will
can be
heal poor
forgiven.
little old man. What's up?
Well, old man Gilbert, I think he can't get attacked. So Robin's actually the one I'd be more worried about,
Okay.
because there is someone targeting Robin right now. So I would actually heal Robin
People
over
who run their
Gilbert.
mouth. Understood.
Marshall
no
needs
one's-
a horse.
Oh, does
Oh,
her?
oh
does
yes,
her blessing?
yes.
Yeah, her blessing should be far enough.
Barely made it, but did it.
Yeah, because a knee-jerk reaction would be to heal Gilbert because
There's
he
no
is so
mountain too
low,
high to climb.
but because no enemy can reach him, he's
Yeah.
He should
It's a
be
shame
You
spilling
know,
blood
you
on
can
such a
be
nice
having
day.
your towering presence and lure enemies.
good. Yeah, you can lure if you want. You
Francisco
can
the
lure
Bold
if you
has
want to.
arrived.
I'm
Fine.
not gonna walk into that.
Acknowledged.
Wow, I can't believe I actually did it.
Yeah.
Not that this
Look
is
at that.
on hard difficulty, but I wasn't expecting myself to do
The
it.
thing is, I played it like we were playing on hard difficulty on Maniac, and that certainly helps because you want to not have anyone die. So that actually worked out. So yeah, I think
Now
they'll still be there.
Yeah, now the biggest problem is Nightmare.
Nah, Robin should be fine. Just move him away and heal. That's not a worry.
I have wrong shot.
Cool.
My blade.
So
Dahlia.
as we
Thunderstorm.
Good.
as we wrap things up here, I thought we were gonna get through 2 chapters, but that might be too much.
It's you can
We
blame
had
it on
we,
me.
you know, no, it's good that we actually was very meticulous with our moves because if you do play this game in hard Maniac, you do have to take all those things into consideration. So, and we got to show
Light burns the brightest
see, look at
in
that
the
guard.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I totally hear you.
If that happened earlier, ooh, that would have been dangerous. But yeah, we went through a lot today and showcasing the game's many game mechanics and features.
Thank you for sticking around, everyone, for with my
Yeah,
struggles.
Thank you. No, you didn't struggle at all. Like it went smoothly. We had that one undo, but we're not gonna talk about it. Except I just talked about it, but you know, it never happened. But
Oh dear, got critted. Go ahead.
nah, Robin's good.
No
hope.
problem.
But yeah, nothing special. Thank you so much for sticking around and being so active on Twitter. By the way, I remember people. Okay, I remember
Francisco
names,
the
and
Bold has
you're-
arrived.
You're the goat. You're the goat for sticking around and also being super active in the community. So really appreciate
I
that.
have a feeling Leon. Oh no, he's not Leon. Sorry, Robin's not gonna die. It's fine.
No, he should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you for sticking around. As I said, the game is this kind of... I think I've repeated myself multiple times, but I feel like it should be said because
I'll
we
see
are
you through.
celebrating Turn-Based Fest today.
Wow, we did not bring a single attack on Marsh.
Oh yeah, she was pure healer. That's fine. I mean, it worked out. That blessing, honestly, the one that purified the stun
Yeah.
was the MVP. If there was a play of the game in this round, it was that, because that you just saved yourself like another round of combat for sure. That was a clutch move.
Who's the lowest level here? I guess they're all comparable. Who did best? Who would you give the honor of the last kill to?
Dang, if only Marshall had an attack, because she was
Yeah.
the one that saved this.
Mhm.
But give it to Gilbert.
Okay.
Can he reach? I don't know if he can
I
reach.
feel like he can,
Harder
yeah.
the fight.
Gilbert's our
sweeter the
lowest level
victory.
character, isn't he?
Oh, it's not too far. We'll have Shadow Burst. Whew.
Yeah, Shadow. Let's go. Boosh! You did it.
Yep.
We did it!
I know we're all
Round of
tired.
applause.
There's no
I got
time
called.
to rest.
I got called bastard
Follow
by Andrea,
Bastards
but other than that,
Oh, okay. Andrea, you're alive, okay? You're alive. So we're...
oh dear, I barely made it.
How many turns remaining? 7? Alright, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
we had a
We
lot
got-
of time. Even if we did have another wave, we would have been able to pull it
No,
off.
I think even if we had another wave, I feel like we could have...
Yeah, it would have been just fine. Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're Team Eden, right? Team Eden doesn't go down.
Mhm.
Okay? We don't go down. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining. Check us out on Steam. We have a 15% off discount today. And if you were around in the first hour, we were talking about a lot of the changes we added to the game, a lot of quality of life improvements. And we're continually looking at people's suggestions and feedback on feature upvote. So if you are currently playing the game or plan to play the game and you see something that, oh, you guys can do this better or this better, We urge you to go to feature upvote. Let us know your thoughts and feelings. And also, we're active on Steam as well. We look at the comments there daily. So don't think that we're just looking at feature upvote in our official channels. Join our Discord and our Twitter for follow-ups. As I said, New Game Plus is coming alongside other fixes and tweaks. So that's coming in December. We can't say the date yet because we're not sure, but it is in December. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
And yeah, please join us everywhere we can. We are. We don't have a TikTok though, but please join us in all our channels if you can. But yeah, soon. You're right. Soon.
Yep. And if you join late, this is ODS GeeK here and ODS Orbit. Just want to make sure we insert ourselves.
We don't have any fancy name plaques at the bottom.
No.
In our usual dev blogs, but yeah, today was a special one. Today was Turn-Based Fest. So everyone, go on Steam, check out all the Turn-Based Fest games that are available on discount, especially Lost Eidolons, of course. But being a turn-based fan myself, I will definitely be checking out a lot of the games that are on sale right now. It's an exciting time, and it's the holidays, right? Maybe you might want to give some friends, family. So perfect time for that. But anyway, yeah, I guess we'll end it here. I'm not sure when we'll have another live stream. We are closing in on the holidays, but we'll definitely keep you informed if we do have another stream. But yeah,
will do.
Cool. All right. Any last messages before we head off into the sunset, GeeK? I feel like I've talked the entire time. Nothing.
I think we're good. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you again to all the people that are watching.
Yep. Exactly.
So yeah, we'll see you again soon.
Thanks a bunch. Take
Bye,
care.
everyone. Bye-bye.